This is Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and music and reactions. Liquor and Wolves. I said liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Secrets and dope and a German talking bullshit. Liquor and wolves. Fuck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls from all over the world. How are we feeling tonight? This is Liquor and Wolves. I'm Rob, and you guys are the greatest for being here. Thank you very much. Yes, you are the greatest indeed. We are in the final chapter of the Falling in Reverse trilogy on the subject or grander issue of drugs. And it's going to be part 3 of 3 tonight, the actual song, Drugs. And if you know the backstory to this, I fucked up the order of it, or was forced into fucking up the order of it. Wait 1 second real quick. Sorry if I blew y'all's earlobes there for a second, but something is kind of mono-ish here. Why? What the fuck's going on? Why is that? Yeah. Huh? Let me double check real quick. Is this mono? Is it? Is it? No, it's not. Something's weird. Anyway, let's continue. So, the Falling in Reverse trilogy, right? I fucked up the order of it, or was forced to, or led into a false assumption of what the order actually is by the fucking interwebs, right? The Epitaph website itself, and then also Google answering my question, what's the order of the Falling in Reverse trilogy? It's this, and this, right? And I fucked it up. I first did Losing My Life, then I did Losing My Mind yesterday, which is the actual part 1. And yes, of course, there's no discussion on whether or not Drugs is going to be part 3 of it. Yes, it is. And I'm hoping a lot of the things I've been asking myself throughout my, of course, the wrong order of it, will be answered in this, because my most pressing and most important question mark I still have on my forehead is, what is the actual issue of drugs in this? Because I'm not seeing it, right? It's kind of like I saw a whole lot of Ronnie discussing how everybody hates on him and how he's sick of it and how he wants it to stop. We saw a lot of visual imagery that gives us this conceptual thought of he gets cryo-frozen, preserved in time by his young daughter to wake up like 30 years later to an adult daughter of his. And there was just a bunch of confusion in me over this whole thing. And then one of you cool cats rolled in. And look over here, it's this. It is Chris through glass. And I'm thinking he or she is German. Because and this is cool, quoting links of where is my info from, is a German website down here, right? It's Mac. Anyway, so they're saying, Losing My Mind isn't one of my favorites either. Yeah, I kind of not critiqued it, but did let you guys know that, I mean, I have an opinion on things, right? It wasn't my very favorite, especially the hook. But anyway, but they continue to explain and give some detail to what's happening here. I can't remember if I posted this after your Losing My Life reaction, but just in case I didn't, here's Ronnie's explanation from an online magazine. And this is a quote. Here we go. Ronnie says about this. Losing my life is the continuation of where Losing My Mind ended. It's the dichotomies and ironic parallels between self-reflection, right, and the self-destructive nature that we as humans face on a daily basis in modern times. Facts, we do each and every day, right? Whether it be constant judgments from our peers, not being good enough, to not knowing who to trust, I've come to the realization that we are all at the same at our core. Yet, ironically, we project our fears in the form of hate onto each other. That's fact. And there's a lot of it being projected onto him, right? Cheers, guys. Coke. Whoa. And again, big ups to Tessa. Stay on that rabbit car. Love ya. At our core. Yet, ironically, we project our fears in the form of hate into others. Bouncing between dimensions, as the video portrays, there are two of me that are polar opposites of each other. One trying to prove to the world that he's good enough, and the other trying to stop him from it. He ultimately kills his reflection, the mirrored entity negating his progress by interdimensional time travel, only to find that the other version of him he kills comes back to life, regenerating the feelings again. That I didn't really catch. I did grasp at a thought of reflection and how it was a thing in, was it Popular Monster? Where he kills all his alter egos. And really, it's the drug in me is you, right? And people have explained that he is really speaking to a mirror and to his own reflection while he was incarcerated. Anyways, only to find that the other version of him he kills comes back to life, regenerating the feelings again. It's my analogy of the cyclical battle we all face on a day-to-day basis. However, this underlying message can be translated in many different ways. It's all in the eyes and ears of the beholder. Facts, right? And in my eyes and ears, this isn't a conclusion I would have drawn from it. Like, okay, what is the artist trying to tell us? This is far from what I would have taken out of it. Maybe I'm just too shallow of a listener, or not getting and not deep enough into the whole substance of Ronnie, his personal, journey, and the stuff that happened to him. But really, the most, like the core arguments, I would say, as of now, from what I've seen, it being in the wrong order, but still, is I hate that people fucking fuck with me all the goddamn time. Right? It's weird. I do, of course, see the visual hints at things. He rises, goes to heaven in a fucking Hermes belt, flying up into the clouds. There is a scene where a beautiful lady is spitting black substance into his mouth, and that was explained by someone in the comments that it is the silver spoon that heroin gets cooked up on, and she is kind of putting the substance in him by that. It is like a visual representation of the drug, right? Would never have caught that, to be honest. But yes, thank you, Chris D.R.U.G.S, for sharing this info. Of course, this would have been something I could have found, but I don't think I would have went this deep actively. So I very much appreciate you guys with all this input that you're giving. All right, so it is time, right? It is time for part 3 of 3. And with this in the back of my head, the whole, why was he cryo-frozen? Why is there a time travel element or aspect to the whole videography of it? Is now making sense through this. And just judging from the thumbnail that we get here, the one on the very top, 33 million views from 4 years ago, we are going to once again get this sort of neon disco-ish world that everything is taking place in, right? So as always, kids, I'm gonna... The fuck? What is that? What did that just say? Let's see that again. Did you see that? What's wrong here? Huh? Is my internet fucked? The following content may contain suicide or self-harm topics. Viewer discretion is advised. I understand and wish to proceed. Alright. We're disclaiming some shit. Alright, if that's how we're going to be doing it, I'm going to be right back in 3, 2, 1, and we're back. I've decided to put on my invincible glasses because this could harm us, right? So these are my shield against everything harmful. Warning, the following contains sensitive content which some people may find offensive or disturbing. Viewer discretion advised. Wow. Sometimes these warning labels, parental advisory, will make things more interesting, right? Because it's like, I wonder why they'd have to do that. But, yeah, I guess it's a sign of the times that sometimes you have to kind of, disclaim everything you're going to be doing. It's sad sometimes. But anyway, what I'll do is, as always, I'll let this ring for a couple and check my audio levels, and then I'll take you full screen. I'm ready. Part 3, falling in reverse. Drugs. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, we do remember this. Resurrection. Yeah. I think we're good. And for the first time ever, I don't have to go back because nothing happened yet that I didn't actually miss. Cheers. A Coke. Wow. stuff with because everybody's on drugs. Bam, 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 bam. I dig the style he's rocking here. Because everybody's on drugs. Wow. Did they? I mean, as in, this is haters saying to you, hey, just kill yourself, man. Just an hero. If you know, an hero. Or is it people that are really saying to him, you should end it. You're fucked. And this imagery here, wow, strong. I like the videography of this. This is different than the other two parts, for sure. Wow. And why is there a zip tie in his fucking shoelace? Oh, it's a toe tag. It's a toe tag, right? What you get, like when you go to the army, you get 2 dog tags. One that stays around your neck. The other one has a little individual smaller chain that goes over your toe when they find you and send you home in a box. That's what that is. It's a toe tag. I'm already dead, just differently. We say God is real. I disagree. 'Cause if that were true, then we all be free. Yeah, it's a childish form of laying out your arguments, right? Isn't it? I mean, people say God is real. I disagree, because if he were, then we'd all be free, right? It's kind of like, show yourself if you're real, or if you actually exist, then I don't think if there is one higher being of whatever shape or form that looks down onto all us mere mortals down here, and of one of us standing up and being like, hey, if you real, show yourself. He gonna be like, you know what, you little fuck? No, I ain't gonna. But what I'll do is I'll give your grandma cancer, and then we'll talk. Right? It's a very, very infantile way of approaching this whole is there or is there not discussion, I would think. But, you know, you got to put this in t-shirt slogans for songs, right? 'Cause if that were true, then we all be free. All be free.
Running from something that's killing me, dealing with such an uncomfortable feeling, beginning to feel the hostility from my ability of slowly becoming a villain. I just want to thank all my fans, especially without you as a death to me. I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I'll be doing this shit till I'm 70.
I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I'll be doing this shit till I'm 70. Wow, nice words. This, what the fuck? It's dying on me. I don't know. This, of course, isn't, again, like lyrical orgasms. I've said this before, but it's a good stance, right? And it's a nice one to have. I mean, shit, yeah, have your stance on this. Be like, I don't really care if people consider me one, and I don't need to be on BET, and I don't need to fucking be in the fucking tabloids every damn day, if they still had printed press somewhere. But I will fucking stay. I'm here to stay. Like it or not, you can hate on me all day, and you can, actually, he says this in a different song, you can act, which you are already, you can act fucking obsessive over me, and take time out of your day, and fucking comment on all my shit, how much you hate, but what you're actually doing is you're obsessing with me. You are being obsessed with me. You are taking all this time out of your day to tell me how you hate me. If it were only hate, then just tell me once and be gone, and just don't consume my shit no more, and just fucking put me in a fucking, this dude's not relevant for me. But what you do is you roll up, you are waiting for a fucking release I put out, and roll it into hate, and that's being obsessive. Facts. Right? Nice. Especially without you as a death to me. I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I'll be doing this shit till I'm 70. Who's abducting him without, okay, to my fans especially. Let's see, it should be here. I just want to thank all my fans especially. Without you is the death of me. I don't consider myself. Okay, without you it's the death of me. I didn't even hear that right. Let's go. Then we all be free, all be free.
something that's killing me. Dealing with such an uncomfortable feeling. Beginning to feel the hostility from my ability of slowly becoming a villain. I just want to thank all my fans, especially. Without you is a death to me. I don't consider myself.
Without Q is abducting me, is what I heard. It don't matter what I heard.
Ability of slowly becoming a villain. I just want to thank all my fans, especially. Without you is a death to me. I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I've been doing this shit since I'm 70. This is my destiny. This is the best of me. It's an incredible feel on the ground. Letting it go. I'm letting you know. We're killing ourselves on the line.
It's facts. It's an incredible feeling, right? And this isn't, fame getting to my head or, my head being in the clouds with all this shit. It really is, right? Whatever you are good at. You can be good at being like at fucking construction work and doing roofs for a living all day. The feeling you get when you fucking come off of that ladder, look at the fucking shit you built today, it makes you feel good. And of course, with artists that create creative content that gets judged by people, it's a great feeling to have achieved and accomplished something, regardless if people out there like it or not. It's facts.
To me, it's an incredible feel on the ground. Letting it go. I'm letting you know. We're killing ourselves on the line. Everybody wants some. Everybody gets none from me. Cause everybody's on drugs. It's hard to believe the American dream is a killing machine. We're falling in love with a new disease. If it's killing you, then it's murdering me.
Okay, sorry. I have to look this up. Fuck, man. Cause everybody's on drugs. And it's hard to believe the American dream is a killing machine. Wow, that's facts. The American dream is a killing machine. It's facts. We're all falling in love with a new disease. And if it's killing you, then it's murdering me. It's all getting so unbelievable. We're having so much fun staring down a loaded gun. And you don't see that it's killing you because everybody's on drugs. It's so fun staring down a loaded gun. This could be the damn straw that you use to snort one. This could be the cone that you light up. This could be whatever form of addiction or substance abuse when it's not use, but abuse. The loaded gun, because we're having so much fun doing that. And before this, he says, we're all falling in love with a new disease, right? It's actually unhealthy, right? Love should be something that's good for you. But we are loving things that ultimately destroy us. Facts, if you put it in a drugs context, yes. The American dream is a killing machine. The stuff you thrive for, you are looking to achieve, is actually vile and disgusting. You want the fame and success, but if you're not a stable person, it will crumble you. It will just it will destroy you at one point. And you never look at it that way while you're on your way to the top and looking to achieve all that. You think you have a golden future if you ever get there. But once you're there, you're by yourself a lot. And it will make you turn to these lethal abuse substances and things that are really not good for you. It's facts. And this is probably this is a little bit the catharsis of him, right? The realization he comes to at the end of all things. Hats off, dude. Wow. Let's see if we got one left in this. And it played all the way to the end because even it thinks it's facts. Let's roll. And this isn't just, everybody's on drugs, I think, is beyond just everybody is consuming substances. The drugs he is referencing here, I think, are a lot. This term is broader than just the substances that are considered drugs. The drug one could be on is this chase for fame. Another drug someone could be on is this I am really neglecting and forgetting about my family life, chasing my fucking dream of whatever success in whatever career path, right? I think it's more than the physical, let's roll this, or let's snort this, or let's, pop this, things. Let's go. Save yourself. Cause nobody else really has a clue. Auto-tune again. Into your veins, pain like heroin. It's so hard to understand. What's like heroin? Save yourself. That's what I'm telling you. Cause nobody else really has a clue. Into your veins like heroin. Accept the pain just to feel again. Right. We are so numb with our constant usage of whatever that it's actually something positive for a change to experience a feeling like pain, right? Being a masochist kind of just to feel something again that is not induced artificially or chemically or pharmaceutically, right? Facts. Oh, is this his daughter? Why is he saying this? He did this in the build up to the first chorus also. Everybody wants some, everybody gets none from me. Is this what I tried to wrap my head around in the one before this, which is actually part 1, where he goes, I don't remember what he actually says, and I'm like, yeah, people really don't want you, the person, Ronnie. They want the figure, Ronnie Radke. And they want a piece of you and then chew it and just spit it out and find something new 2 days later. Everybody wants something from me, but everybody gets none. Is that true? Because like with every creative piece of work that he releases, we all get some of you, don't we, Ronnie? I mean, or is it the people that call him out? Like haters they want me to respond. They want me to step into a fucking battle with them. But I just decide not to. Is that it? It could also be that. But let's go. Everybody wants some, everybody gets none from me. 'Cause everybody's on drugs, just a real quick observation. This, good freeze frame. Why are we getting this entire rig set up for the drums when it's really just, it's of course bigger than what we've used, what we've seen them use in videos before. But this entire rig that he built around it, I think, of course, maybe he doesn't have any stands for his toms that he's got there, and he needs this thing here. But I think it's a little bit over the top. But drummers, right? I mean, I'm a guitar player, so I can diss a drummer. This part I love. By the way, let's say something positive about this song here, musically, because I did say in critique in the Losing My Mind bit that I didn't like the chorus much. This chorus I love. It has power, it has drive, it is in this, I called it epic chords once. There's these 3-4 epic chords, regardless if they're minor or major, they just fucking fly. And they make it anthem-ish. And this is one of those. 'Cause everybody's on drugs, the American time is a killing the sound. We're all falling in love with a new disease. If it's killing you, then it's murdering me. I'm getting so hard, won't have you're having so much fun staring down a loaded gun, and you don't see that it's killing you. Everybody is down from the neck up, trying to keep their heads up, searching for a way out. This is a dying nation, so complacent. Spirits need awaken. What are we waiting for? Fuck. Say what? Who are you? First of, who are you? And what are you doing here? What? And who's got the chainsaw here? Ronnie? What? Oh, this is before he had the crown of thorns there, right? That covers something that was at this point still being readable. What in the fuck? Everybody is numb from the neck up, searching for a something. What in the heck? Everybody is dead, not numb. Everybody is dead from the neck up, trying to keep their heads up, which is impossible, right? If you are dead from the neck up, it will of course slouch. Searching for a way out. This is a dying nation, so complacent. Our spirits need awakened. Are we dropping the 2B? Our spirits need awakened. What are we waiting for? Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. Who is this and what is his role here and why? Are we getting anything here? Lyrics. It is not making any sense to me. This is either an inside joke or why and what? And who is sporting the chainsaw? Everybody is down from the neck up, trying to keep their heads up, searching for a way out. This is a dying nation, so complacent. Spirits need awaken. What are we waiting for? Fuck. Die, motherfucker! Die, motherfucker! The one that is being chainsawed, just slaughtered to death and being cut and fucking ripped apart is blonde Ronnie. Resurrected Ronnie. That at one point lay dead on in the cemetery. But the guy that Ronnie was approaching before is the dude that is doing the shouting here. Goldilocks with a fucking hat. I am confused, man. This is Goldilocks for me. Spirits need awaken. What are we waiting for? Fuck. Die, motherfucker! Die, motherfucker! Die! Okay, red eyes. Who is this then? Because Ronnie, when his eyes illuminate, they are white. And my man's over here are starting to illuminate in red. This is frame by frame manipulation of the thing in the After Effects, by the way, production side of this. You can see it here. They go frame by frame. If it's filmed in 25 frames per second, you have 25 frames per second, and you have to manipulate each and every one of those frames. So if something is visible for 10 seconds, that means you have 250 frames to manipulate. If something is visible for a minute, you go 60 times 25, which is way over my head right now. It's a bunch of fucking frames to manipulate. What do I mean by manipulate? Use this freeze frame you see here. Outline with the lasso in Photoshop, outline the actual eyes of his, and put a filter on it that does color this area, outlined with the lasso in red, and do that with every fucking frame that this is visible in. Hard fucking work, but still it doesn't make no sense to me. Holy fuck! Die, motherfucker! Die, motherfucker! Die! Oh, everybody's on. Cut to white. Wow, nice. How far are we? Oh, we're up just over half. Is this his daughter now?
Do I know you?
No.
Repetition. This is the very start of what I thought was part 1, where Ronnie asks, mid 20s lady, do I know you? No. The fucking Sith Lord version of himself.
Not really.
No, you don't really know me, daughter.
You seem
I get it.
so familiar.
You've been asleep for a
I'm
while.
your son.
I'm your son?
Oh, my son. I'm sorry I was never there for you.
Okay, perspective change. Wow. Ronnie is putting himself. I'm trying to puzzle this together. Give me a second. So, he has been saved or taken out of the situation of his by his daughter at one point, who, when little, asks him, "Why did you go to jail?" And so he this puts himself in the position of, I need a fucking little girl to take care of me. I am being such a fucking bad person and human. Someone that I am supposed to be there for is being there for me. Now, we are in a different cutaway of this neutral setting of someone's in the bed waking up. We use somewhat exactly the same words that have been used before when Ronnie is conversing with the Sith Lord version of himself at the start of the other video. Who are you? Do I know you? Not really. You don't really know me. Not knowing that it's mom, it's of course a statement. You don't really. She goes, which is something he says, it all seems so familiar. And he goes, I'm your son. I thought this is ages old daughter now. But this also plays into the pocket of the argument I'm trying to make. Ronnie is always the bad person, right? It took him, I don't know how many years. How old could this lady be? Mid-70s, 80s? To be able to approach his mom and kind of come to terms with things, right? And she is being like someone that is in the later and probably last closing chapters of their lives, being honest as fuck, right? I mean, like, I'm sorry I was never there for you. Wow. This is taking turns that are super unexpected.
Oh, my son. I'm sorry I was never there for you.
I'm not here for your apologies. I'm here to thank you.
Oh.
I'm here to thank you for never being there. Because it made me the person I am today. And without that, I don't know where I'd be. So this is my first hello. And this is my last goodbye.
Okay. Again, fucking backflip in what was I expecting and thinking this is into what it actually is. He is not trying to make amends and trying to come to peace and come to terms with things and make things right. He's using this opportunity to tell her, man, shit. Thanks for never being there. Because it made me into what I am. I can take a couple of fucking punches, man. Because I at a very young age had to learn to take fucking punches with no mom there. Whew. Whew. Huh.
So this is my first hello. And this is my last goodbye.
My first hello and my last goodbye. Is he like foster care? Like, did he never meet his mom? Is this his first hello? Did he never actually physically meet his mom? Wow. My first hello and my last goodbye. I'm just here to fucking send you off with a guilty fucking conscience, right? Wow.
My first hello. And this is my last goodbye.
I'm sorry for stopping it all the damn time, but this could also be one of the, sort of, what do you call it when you have arguments that you use to put into the corner of, it is right what I'm doing. He is using this to justification. Is this one to justify his personality and the way he behaves and the way he acts and his tendency toward addiction and to manic abuse of things. The fact that that his mom was never there, because it's of course one that is being used very, very, very frequently, right? Yeah, difficult background. Mom was never there. Dad was a bastard and beating kids and everything. that is, of course, it makes an entry into this world of abuse and addiction easier, yes, but it's never a real justification, I'd say. There's a lot of people that have had bad, home situations that never touched a drug. It could be one. I'm not saying it is, though. Let's go.
Alright, so this is my first hello, and this is my last goodbye. Drugs, the American dream is a killing machine. Everybody's on drugs. If it's killing you, it's so fucking life, so much fun staring down a loaded gun, and you don't see that it's killing you, and you don't see that it's killing you, 'cause everybody's on drugs.
Daddy again.
Wake up! You're having a bad dream.
Is this strung
It
out?
felt so real.
Strung out, real Ronnie?
It's like I'm losing my mind.
Oh, okay, quote.
It's like I've been there before. I just know it. Wait. Willow?
Willow.
What are you doing? Why are you standing like that?
Exorcist.
Willow, this isn't funny. Willow! Willow! You've gotta be fucking kidding me!
What did she just say to him? It's not in here. Why? Willow, stop it. Willow, this isn't funny. And she says something. What did she say to him? Your biggest sin? What? I have no clue what she said. And he replies to it. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Is kidding me because kid? What the fuck is she saying?
You've gotta be fucking kidding me!
No, can't catch it. Sorry. Like the build up at the end. Ouch. We get a fucking chainsaw. Yes. Standing ovations even though I'm lost in fucking confusion, man. I wish I knew what she said to him here. That's probably a fucking roundup, a closer that one needs to put this whole thing in perspective. What is it, man? Fucking your biggest sin for inferior? I have no clue what she is saying. Is it maybe in the closed captions? Yeah, let's see. You better sing for inferior. You gotta be. I see your lips moving.
Willow, this isn't funny. Willow! Willow! You've gotta be.
Please let me know in the comments what is being said here. I love this build up toward it's a build up to an outro and then chainsaw. Nice. Huh. Still, in the entirety of the concept of this is a trilogy revolving around the subject of drugs. A lot is being made easier by Chris through Glass's additional info of, this is kind of Ronnie battling, let's say, two facets of his personality battling with one another. One trying to kill the other, always comes back. You can't. It's a fact of life. You cannot kill either one of your, this is my good, this is my bad, or this is my loud, this is my quiet, this is my positive, my negative, my friendly, my hateful, my whatever facets of yourself. You can't. They are facets of you and will always be. And you can't kill any of them. And it's a learning of his here. It comes back. Yes, it resurrects. That puts a lot of more sense into what I've witnessed. But maybe it's supposed to be hard on you. It's not supposed to just be, you don't get it with a damn IKEA instructional menu, right? With little icons that this is how you should interpret this song, please. Or this trilogy, for that matter. But again, right, Falling in Reverse is always gonna come with these unexpected plot twists, unexpected musical changes, and absurdities that are being used at the most unexpected of points within songs, right? Brilliant. It's so entertaining. And it's not, you're not supposed to write a fucking bachelor. You're not supposed to make a bachelor degree out of deciphering this shit, right? It's, of course, nice when you leave it with the impression of, okay, this is what I think he was trying to tell me. I don't have it yet. I'm sure you guys will be able to weigh in on it and, kind of make sense of this whole thing. If you are of the opinion that you have one, please share it. And, of course, this thing's it's gonna be liked. That's for damn sure. We're sub to Epitaph, of course. But sheesh. Musical execution in this, I loved it. And this is a great song. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say on it right now. I got to collect and gather my thoughts and really put them in something that maybe makes at least some sense at one point. Until then, please help me by weighing in with your own opinions and thoughts on this in the comments. And if you've liked what we've seen, go as far as to even leave a like or a sub. That would, of course, be amazing. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.